The restless energy of Genoa City is about to surge into overdrive as The Young and the Restless rolls into its September 25th episode. From boardroom maneuvers to family betrayals and tense alliances, the day promises to deliver a storm of revelations. At the core of it all stand two men with wildly different temperaments, but equally fierce determination, Victor Newman and Billy Abbott. Both find themselves in positions of power, both intent on getting what they want and both willing to make demands of the people around them. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. In typical Genoa City fashion, these demands won't come quietly. Instead, they'll ripple through every corner of town, sparking confrontations, testing loyalties, and threatening to set off explosions that no one can fully control. The Titan and the Rebel, a tale of two men. Victor Newman has spent decades cultivating an empire built on dominance. His word is law, his influence undeniable, and his knack for pulling strings unmatched. At this stage in his life, Victor should be basking in legacy. But instead, his drive is relentless. He doesn't stop, he can't stop. For Victor, power is oxygen, and he will never allow anyone, not even family, to take that oxygen away. On the opposite end of the spectrum is Billy Abbott, the eternal gambler. Reckless yet brilliant, impulsive yet capable of moments of cunning clarity, Billy is once again straddling the line between hero and saboteur. The problem with Billy is that when he feels cornered or underestimated, he lashes out with demands of his own, demands that often expose his flaws as much as his strengths. On September 25th, both men will find themselves making demands that send shockwaves through Genoa City's already fragile balance of power. Victor's ultimatums. For Victor, the stakes are always high. But this time, the great patriarch isn't just flexing his muscle for sport, he's issuing ultimatums to secure his legacy and force others into line. His demands will be laser-focused on two areas, business and family. 1. The Newman Empire must be obeyed. Victor has spent years building Newman Enterprises into a corporate titan. Now, with constant infighting among his children, Adam pushing for more control, Victoria unwilling to relinquish her role, and Nick trying to keep the peace, Victor sees chaos threatening everything he's built. On September 25th, Victor is expected to call a meeting that feels less like a family discussion and more like a king addressing his court. His message will be simple: fall in line or get out of my way. For Victoria, that could mean swallowing her pride and accepting Victor's oversight, even as she seethes at being undermined. For Adam, it may mean choosing whether to toe the family line or strike out once again, risking exile. Nick, ever the peacemaker, may be pressured to finally pick a side. Victor's demand will be crystal clear. He alone will decide the direction of Newman Enterprises. Anyone who resists will be viewed as disloyal, not just to him, but to the Newman legacy itself. 2. Family loyalty at any cost. Victor has never been shy about blurring the line between business and family. On September 25th, he will make another demand, this one personal. He'll insist that his children prove their loyalty to the family, not just the company. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This could mean ordering Victoria to cut ties with allies he doesn't trust, or pressuring Adam to demonstrate once and for all that he's not plotting betrayal. Victor thrives on loyalty tests, and this time, the consequences for failure may be harsher than ever. Billy's Gambit. While Victor is issuing ultimatums from his throne, Billy Abbott is charging forward like a man with nothing to lose. Recent weeks have shown Billy stepping up at Chancellor Winters, trying to assert himself as more than just the screw-up others think him to be. But Billy's nature means he doesn't simply ask for what he wants, he demands it, loudly and unapologetically. On September 25th, Billy's demands will take two forms, professional and personal. 1. Chancellor Winters, respect or bust. Billy has always struggled to carve out a respected identity in the business world. Too often, he's been viewed as impulsive, unreliable, or worse, a liability. But now he's determined to prove he's a leader in his own right. At Chancellor Winters, where Jill, Lily, and Devon all wield influence, Billy will demand that his ideas and contributions be recognized. No longer content to be sidelined or second-guessed, Billy will insist that his vision for the company deserves real weight. The problem, of course, is Billy's approach. His demand won't come across as calm negotiation. It will come with a fiery edge, raising suspicions that he's up to his old tricks. Lily, who knows Billy better than most, may find herself torn between admiration for his boldness and fear that he's pushing too hard, too fast. 2. A personal line in the sand. Billy's other demand is more emotional. Whether it's directed at Chelsea, Lily, or even his family, Billy will make it clear that he refuses to be treated as an afterthought in anyone's life. His determination to be respected in business bleeds into his personal relationships, where he craves validation and stability. On September 25th, this could mean demanding more commitment from Chelsea or pressing Lily to acknowledge his value beyond the office. For Billy, respect is not optional. It's the line he won't let anyone cross anymore. Collisions on the horizon. With Victor and Billy both making demands, the real intrigue lies in how these demands will collide. Genoa City thrives on power struggles, and September 25th will highlight just how combustible things become when two strong-willed men refuse to compromise. 1. Newman versus Abbott tensions. The Newman and Abbott families have a long, complicated history. Victor's demands for loyalty and control may directly clash with Billy's push for respect and independence. If Billy feels Victor is undermining his role at Chancellor Winters, or if Victor sees Billy as meddling in Newman affairs through alliances, their demands could set off another round of classic Newman-Abbott warfare. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. 2. Collateral damage. The ripples of Victor and Billy's ultimatums won't stop with them. Victoria, Adam, Nick, Lily, Devin, and Chelsea all stand to be caught in the crossfire. Alliances will be tested, old wounds reopened, and personal relationships strained as everyone scrambles to respond to the competing demands. For example, Victoria may resent Victor's control, but also find herself frustrated with Billy's recklessness. Adam could see Billy as an unexpected ally against Victor, though their history makes such an alliance precarious. Lily might be torn between supporting Billy at Chancellor Winters and keeping peace with Devin. Chelsea could be pushed into a corner if Billy demands more than she's ready to give. Themes of the episode. The September 25th episode underscores several themes central to the young and the restless. Power and control. Victor and Billy both represent different approaches to power, one built on dominance, the other on defiance. Family and legacy. The tension between loyalty to family and pursuit of independence is a timeless struggle in Genoa City. Respect and identity. Billy's storyline emphasizes the universal desire to be respected and recognized for one's worth. Predictions and fallout. If history is any guide, the demands Victor and Billy issue on September 25th won't simply be accepted. Instead, they'll spark rebellion, negotiation, and scheming in equal measure. Victor's demands, likely to drive a wedge deeper between his children. Victoria may quietly plot to undermine him, while Adam could play the long game, pretending loyalty while setting up his own power grab. Billy's demands could backfire spectacularly if he comes on too strong. Lily and Devin may push back, forcing Billy into a corner where he must either compromise or escalate further. Long-term impact. These clashes may set the stage for a broader corporate war, not just between Newman Enterprises and Chancellor Winters, but within the families themselves. A showdown in the making. September 25th on The Young and the Restless won't just be about demands. It will be about the inevitable fallout when two men, both haunted by their past mistakes yet driven by ambition, refuse to back down. Victor Newman, the immovable object. Billy Abbott, the unstoppable force. Their paths are destined to cross, and when they do, Genoa City will feel the tremors. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.